What's up, everybody? How's it going? I'm so excited to be here, you guys. One person's on, I can see it. Let's roll in. Tammy Williams is here. All right, you guys, I am so stoked to be here. Okay, welcome to the Bloom Bash. Are you guys having the best time? What an incredible lineup we've had all week long, and my name is Katie Martin. I'm here to just hopefully blow your mind even more about our amazing products here and our amazing company with Mascara Beauty. Such an honor to be here with all of you guys. I just wanted to say hey, and also to just let you know that the artist that invited you here, you owe her a debt of gratitude. You need to tag her here and you need to say thank you for inviting me here, because I don't know about you, but the moment I met this company, my whole world changed. Who knew that makeup could be such a powerful influence in our lives, right? So make sure that you drop your artist name in the comments here and you say, thank you, girl, for introducing me. All right, and then the other thing that I want you to do is drop where you're joining from. You guys, I know you're joining from all over the United States and Canada, so it thrills me to no end to know where you guys are joining from, whether you're an artist and I've never met you before, or you are a customer that is lucky enough to be amongst this amazing group of ladies. So just a little bit about me. I joined the company it'll be 3 years this fall, so just a little over 2.5 years ago. I'm a portrait photographer. I live in Maryland. I'm a single mom. I have 3 children, and I was working a really successful portrait photography business for 10 years. And one day I was in Savannah, Georgia, and I was photographing this gal that's on this live right now, my mascara mama, Tammy Williams, and I was photographing her and I just could not get over how incredible she looked. And so up until that point in my career, I would always hire out a professional hair and makeup artist to come do all the photo shoots that I had. And when I had an opportunity to photograph this lady, she was like, you know what, girl, I have my makeup pretty much down pat. I don't need you to hire anybody. And I was like, okay, babe, you do you. I trust you. You're gorgeous. I'm so excited to photograph you. And she delivered. She delivered. We got everybody there? Sorry, there was a little glitch. So anyway, she was incredible. I could not get over the idea that her makeup, she did it herself. And for me in my world, there was a very big difference between what camera ready makeup was and what everyday makeup was. And so I'm standing there looking at this lady and I'm photographing her and I keep looking at the back of my camera, and the whole time inside my brain, I'm going, she did this herself. Her skin is glowing. It doesn't look like airbrushed, painted on spackle that we normally see with airbrush makeup. And there was something about it that I just could not get past. And then when I was done photographing her, she looked as though she could go to the grocery store and just be her glowing self. And yet she was still doing this photo shoot and I just couldn't get over it. And then the most amazing thing happened to me at the end of that photo shoot. She said these words to me. You ready for them? I'm going to say them to you because they've changed my life. Okay, ready? She said, have you ever heard of Mascara Beauty? And I was like, nope. Tell me all the things, right? So she just guides me, this lovely woman guides me into her kitchen, and she showed me these beautiful brushes. You guys have been seeing these all week, and our gorgeous compacts. And I'm like looking at her, I'm looking at her skin, and then I'm looking at this stuff, and I'm looking at this, and I'm like, that's all you used? And she's like, yeah. And then she did one other thing that completely blew my mind. She goes, I have this quick little video, you wanna watch it? And I was like, sure. She goes, do you have 1 minute and 58 seconds? I'll show you how to do your makeup. And I was like, get out of here. And she goes, okay. She shows me this video of Kara hacking her face. You can look it up, it's on YouTube. And she did her makeup in 1 minute, 58 seconds. And I was like, hold please. I needed to walk away. I came back and I was like, you mean to tell me that you did your makeup by yourself without the help of a professional with this little compact and those brushes in 1 minute and 58 seconds? And she goes, yeah. And I was like, I'm in. What do I have to do? This is incredible. How much does it cost? Like, I didn't care. And I left that day, you guys, without ever putting the makeup on my own face. Like, hand to God, totally telling you the right thing. Never put the makeup on my face. And from that point on, my life has changed. So many incredible things have happened in that time. I wish I had time to tell all of you them, but I just want to infuse some energy into this group right now and tell you that this stuff, what we're holding in our hands right here, is so much more than makeup. It's so much more. So I hope that you feel that, and I hope that you ask your artist that invited you here a bit more about what it's like to be here in this girl gang, because it's something special. I know, under 2 minutes. So, all right, I do have things to discuss with you, but I just had to get that off my chest and tell you the genesis of how I began in this company, and that the sky's the limit and there's nothing in your way here. You have a billion women that are ready to support you in terms of just getting good at your makeup, or maybe changing your life just like I did. It hit me in the face. I had no expectation of saying yes to that. I was just a photographer. I had nothing on the radar about that. And that's how it happened for me. So that was a magical day in my life. So what I'm here to do, since I've been around a little while, I'm like the mascara, one of the dinosaurs here in Mascara Land that's been in the company for our whole 3 years that we've been in existence with our artist program. They asked me to come on today and teach you some of the leveling up. Okay, so we're gonna level up our makeup game. I know you guys have experienced what our basic hack is, the 2-minute makeup, the makeup you can do in your car, on the, not while you're driving, but in the car parking lot when you're like, I gotta go into Target and I need to look not dead. I wanna look alive and I wanna go in there. So whenever you are doing your makeup, you've got this compact and it's full of all these beautiful things inside, right? Here it is, the amazing mascara makeup. So I'm gonna teach you 5 things today. Ready? First, I'm gonna teach you how to contour for your face structure, your bone structure. All of the amazing things about contour, they are built to make you, okay? So everybody's face is different. Your cheeks, your jaw, your nose, your brows, everything is different about you. So contouring is there to bring out the best in you. So what that means is understanding your bone structure and how to contour for your face, okay? Second thing, we're gonna lip contour. I know Paige Sevier knocked it out of the park with an incredible lip tutorial for you guys. So we're just gonna underscore some of the other ways that we can use contour that we have in our kit already. And one of them is contouring your lips. I didn't even know that was a thing, but you don't need an injection to have a full, beautiful pout, and I'm gonna teach you how. The third thing is illuminator. So most of the world calls illuminator highlighter, but in our world, we call highlighter our foundation, okay? So I have a little bit of our main highlight color on my face. So I'm gonna teach you about illuminator and all the amazing places that it can go on your face. Okay, then we're gonna talk about the yin and yang of our lineup of creams. And on the yin side, we have a brightening highlight, and on the yang side, we have bronzer. So how do you take your basic stuff and then level that up with a little bit of a brightener highlight and then some Bella bronzer? Game changer in terms of that 2.0 experience with our makeup. And then finally, the 5th thing is how to use contour. Again, one little $14 tin that's gonna do all these jobs for you, including your brows. So I'll leave you with that, and we're gonna get started on how to contour for your face shape, okay? So I've got my handy compact here, and as you guys know, the #1 brush in all the land for contouring your face is the Detail Hack brush. There is no other. So the contour color that I'm using, so as long as what's going on my face right now is just I have highlight on. I usually use 2 highlights. I use one in this upper area, like sort of my ski mask area. And then I use a little bit of a darker shade around my beard and my forehead area. So that is all I have on right now. I'm gonna take this brush, and what you'll notice about my face, and you guys are gonna have to do a little investigating on your own face, is that I am not blessed with a lot of volume in my cheeks, okay? So I could get filler. That's expensive and it's needles in your face, and I don't know if I really want that because it could go bad. So I would rather just use my contour to elevate the level of the way the volume in my cheeks looks. And I'm gonna show you how to do that. So when I load my brush, I put the brush in the contour. I'm using Indigo, which is one of our darker contours, and I like to load my brush so that it's half and half. Do you see that? My brush is loaded on the knife edge side of the brush. And what I do is when I put my contour on, I just feel for my cheekbone here, just coming down from the ear. And what I start to do is I just dab a little bit of a line right there. It's not, I know, you don't get excited. Nothing terrible is happening here. It's gonna go away. So when I do that, you'll see that because of my bone structure and because I need to add volume, I'm gonna kind of hook this up under my cheekbone just a touch. See how I'm kind of pushing up? And my contour ends up looking more like a Nike swoosh on my face, okay? So what I'm gonna do is then I'll just take this brush and I'll kind of weave it back and forth, and all I'm doing is trying to blur out that line a little bit and just soften it up. See that? Lightest little touch, but as you can see, I'm hooking it. Now when I step back, you can see it gives you that illusion that there's more cheek there than is really actually there. If I was a gal that had a more full face and I was blessed with some volume and some cheeky cheek here, I would hack my face a little differently. So for me, if I was doing that, and I'm gonna fake this here on my other side because this is not how my face is built, but what you're gonna do is sorry guys, I don't know why it's cutting out. You're gonna start to measure, honestly, from the outside corner of your eye to the jawline, and you're gonna chisel more of an angled V on your face, and I'll show you that. So instead of it going up and under, you're gonna kind of angle it like this. And I'm gonna show you how it kind of gives you that like Maleficent type of a look where you're cutting into your cheek even more. See that angle? Look at the difference. See the difference? Is that wild? So when you have more of a full face and you're looking to diminish a little bit of the volume in your face, you're gonna do more of an angle. For me, I like a hook. So sound good? Okay, I'm just gonna pop on a tiny little bit of blush so that I'm not thrown off. So today I'm using Tropicana. I don't know if you guys are familiar with Tropicana, but it is one of our, I mean, for me, it's like the all summer blush. I wear it all summer long. It's my favorite. Okay, so we're just gonna pop that on so I can move along with my life. I can get on with my life here. All right, so the next thing that I'm gonna teach you about contour is how to contour your lips. This is a good time, I promise. So the brush that I need, hang tight, is the multitasker brush. Sorry, I didn't have that out and ready. And I'm gonna use the same color. So this color, again, I'm going in with Indigo, and if you've hung out on my page or you're on my team, the way that I always describe this is like taking it all the way back to 1989 when you're like, hey girl, I'll see you at 7-Eleven later. I'm gonna pick up a Slurpee and play some Pac-Man. Because that's what this lip look at the beginning is gonna look like. So don't get scared. All right, so here we go. I like to line my lips with Indigo. Looks ridiculous, right? It looks ridiculous, but just wait. In the meantime, I'm gonna sneak in my secret question. Y'all ready? So I thought long and hard about this question for you guys. What is your favorite cookie? Points if you can guess mine. If you know me, you'll guess easily because I'm a cookie maniac. So, just so that we know you guys are paying attention, drop that in the comments. All right, are we playing Pac-Man? Are we getting Slurpees right now? Look at this ridiculous 1989 lip look. I mean, we could just roll out like this and be like, hey, throwing it all the way back. But here's the deal. Sorry, guys. Here's the deal. When you do your low lip, you need to shadow and overline the bottom just a little. Tammy Hudson-Williams for the win with the cookie guess. She knows me. All right. You guys, I'm so stoked all of you are here. There's 823 people here. Woo! That's so good. I'm so stoked. I love you guys are here and you're learning. I can't even, what's happening right now? What's happening? Okay, so there's the liner. Move along, Katie, move along. All right, so the next step for me, like I showed you in the cheek area, I have Tropicana on. My favorite for summertime is this little 1-2 punch. You ready for it? Number 1 is Summer Love. This gal right here, Summer Love, just came back in stock. Better go grab it before it's gone. Okay, Summer Love, and I just use my finger. When you mix this pretty baby with indigo, you get a little something happening. Okay? But you're here to level up your game, aren't you? I knew you were. I knew you were. So we're gonna level this up and we're gonna add Tropicana on top. That's one of the beautiful things about these creams. Look at that. Hey, they mix. All of these creams, they're basically the same ingredients on the inside and they're just tinted a little differently. And the beautiful thing about that is that you are in control of creating your own cheek color, your own lip color. And you can do that every single day if you want, just by taking your palette and mixing it up, okay? So we got our lip look down. All right, number 3, the illuminator game. So we have a couple of different types of illuminators. We have cream and we have powder, and then we have a third one that is pretty awesome. And it's a scented solid perfume that will double as an illuminator. So I'm gonna show you the way I like to use them separately. So the first thing that I'm gonna talk about, and I'm gonna give myself away here, I'd like to talk to all the over 40 gals in the group, because I'm over 40, I'm 42. And for me, one of the reasons that I stepped away from my old makeup was because I knew that cream was it. Cream was it. So I didn't want a makeup that was gonna start to settle in my fine lines and wrinkles on my face. And cream-based illuminators don't do that. And so what I like to do, this is Angel. And as you know, we mostly concentrate, this is like the dead giveaway spot. Like, hey, this is what I like to call the hey girl. Hey girl, you got your hey girl on, hey, right? You got something going on up in here. So that's that. So this is a cream illuminator, and I prefer, because of my age, to wear cream on my face right here because it's not gonna settle in fine lines and wrinkles, and that's the beauty of cream. We do have some others, though, that do amazing tricks. For my next trick, I will show you powder illuminator. And powder illuminator can do some really wild things. So these are a couple of the powders. There's Georgia, and there is Glamazing. Glamazing, I'm gonna use my eyeshadow everything brush, and I'm gonna show you a couple spots that I love to put Glamazing. One of them is in my brow bone here, just like that. Are you guys loving it? I know, Dawn, I had to keep it PG. The hey girl. All right, so that's Glamazing right there. And then another place I like to put it is right here in my little tear duct puddle. And this, you guys, look at that. It just opens the eye like you don't even know. So put a little Glamazing right here and hey, so good, right? So this is all those little nitty gritty 2.0. When you have a little extra time on your hands, you're going out on a date night with your man, you're going out for girls' night, even more fun sometimes, right? Who's with me that sometimes the best part of girl night is the getting ready? Think of all the times that we bonding with one another over girl time. I feel like that's what makeup does. It knits us together, doesn't it? Like, I have so many memories of getting ready for prom or getting ready to go out on a bachelorette weekend or a wedding, all these things that makeup is so important in terms of our memories. Okay, another one is Georgia Illuminator, and I like to use Georgia right here on my Cupid's bow. So pretty. And I'm just using the little BBF brush. And that's just another little lip trick. Look at that, right? So you can use, if you're any age really, you can use the powder illuminators. And my last little trick with illuminator, this one right here is the No. 2 perfume, which is my preferred scent. I love this. I mean, mascara went and made makeup fun, right? I get excited. I get like stoked to sit down in the morning and do my makeup, or in the evening, or whenever it's gonna be. And this little thing just makes that experience even more enjoyable, because when you put one of our scented perfumes in your compact, when you open your compact, you're like, wow, like you made it even better. How is that even possible? But we did. So this illuminator right here, there's 4 of them, and No. 2 just happens to be my favorite. In my opinion, you can read up on the scent profiles on the website and what you like, but the reason I like No. 2, to me, it sounds and smells like a boutique hotel lobby. If you've ever been to like some shishi hotel, you know, in New York or some Miami, and you walk in and they've got this like scent piping through the lobby, and you're like, wow, what is that smell? To me, No. 2 smells like that. So that's my recommendation. That's as best as I can describe it. And I like to put it on my collarbone. It gives me just a little bit of shimmer. If I had a sleeveless shirt on, I would probably put it on my shoulders. I put it on my wrists, and you can just put it anywhere. It's amazing. Okay, so now we are up to No. 4, the Brightening Highlight and Bella Bronzer. So this is how we can take that 4-step highlight, contour, illuminator, and cheek, and level it up one more level to take our skill to that next place. So for me, there's 2 things that I have in my compact, it doesn't matter what season it is. And one of them is linen, and the other one is Bella Bronzer. So this is, again, hacking 2.0. The first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show you where to brighten. This is gonna blow your mind. So this is just a little brush and some linen, and I'm gonna take this right here, and right here, and right here. I didn't even look at how much a little goes a long way. And then I just kind of placed the product where I wanted it. I am barely touching my skin, barely touching it. But look what happens. Sculpted, right? Isn't that wild? And then I'm gonna do the same thing, only the opposite. This is the yin and yang trick, guys, okay? Then I'm gonna take my Bella Bronzer, and I'm gonna use the fluffy side. Now, with Bella, you can get away with Bella allowing your makeup to, like, let's say you need a new shade match because you're gonna get a tan. The best thing to do is to just put Bella in your compact from the get-go. That way, you can take and stretch the highlight color that you have right now and stretch it into the summer a little bit by adding a little bit of Bella Bronzer to it. And then when it's time and you're like, hey, I need to shade up, then you can call your artist and you can shade up. But Bella Bronzer belongs in a specific spot. You don't want to just go bronzing your whole face, okay? So I'm going to show you on one half of my face what happens when I add bronzer to the right spot. So what I'm doing is I'm adding it really lightly to the top of my brow. It's almost like a C shape right here around your face. So just like that. And then I'll just kind of go along the jawline. I'm careful not to disrupt my contour line. I don't want to muddy the waters because I still want that chiseled look. But you can see that this half of my face right here, I look like I just got a little kiss of sun, like just an hour of sun. So this is such a critical thing. And what I did for my hack there is I just took it and leveled it up a little bit. And so that is the only, you can do a little Bella on the nose. Basically, we're just trying to hit like the high points of the face where the sun would naturally hit you, okay? All right, are we ready for number 5? And then I'm done. I'm sad. I don't want to leave. This is so much fun. There's 933 people watching. I'm dying right now. This is so exciting. All right, so the final thing, you guys, is our brows. And for me, I have kind of ashier hair. What little hair I have, you guys, I shaved my head in quarantine. Like shaved it. So this is about 6 weeks of regrowth, which is pretty crazy. I have to say I'm really excited to I don't even think about my hair anymore. It's like not even a thought in my head. I get out, I put a towel in it, and then I leave, which is awesome. So because my hair is kind of ashy, I like Astoria contour for my brows. And we have a brush called the Hotline Brow Brush, and it's awesome because it has a little spoolie on it. And from what I understand about my own brows is the less makeup you have on and around them, the better. A lot of times when I'm doing my makeup, I'll do my brows first before I even put my highlight on, because I find that my color will stay in place and on my brows longer and more with more potency if I'm putting it on bare skin. That's just me. So typically I would not do my brows at the tail end of my tutorial, okay? But for today's purposes, I will, because I love you. All right. So, did you guys all answer the cookie question? If you're just joining now, you missed the secret question, which is what's your favorite cookie? So definitely put that in there. All right, I'm going to show you how I do my brows. I love to use the Hotline Brow Brush. I picked up just a touch of Astoria, and then, I don't know if I can maybe zoom in. Oh, I can. Hello. All right, here we go. So what I do, I always just follow the underline. Again, barely touching my skin, and I like to lengthen beyond what I naturally have just a little, okay? That's step 1, is just giving yourself a nice, clean, defined, like, underline, okay? Then I just take my brush and I push up like that. It could not be easier. I push up, and then if I want some definition in the top arch, I'll dip again, and I will give myself just a touch of definition there. But I have to say that if you want your brows to look really natural, avoid really getting a lot of product right here in the front, okay? So I'm gonna back up so you guys can see the difference between a done brow. I mean, how hard was that? I mean, where's the easy button, guys, right? A little goes a long way. That I cannot stress enough with all of our products, you guys. Our products are made with such incredible ingredients that a little does go a long way. And if I had to sit here and say, hey girl, you have 30 seconds to choose between doing a giant eye look or getting your brows done on some game show, I'd be like, somebody slap that buzzer because I'm doing my brows. To me, having a well-defined brow frames your face and just has a ton of impact for not a lot of effort. So girls, if you're skipping your brows, you might want to rethink that. Don't skip them. So this is it, you guys. I just do that underline and push straight up from there. And I love that, again, we have one $14 product that's doing abundance of jobs, so many jobs. Like, can the makeup that you used to use do that? Mine sure couldn't. And then if you find that you've gone overboard and you're like, oh gosh, I just did too much, then you can just use the spoolie end and you just fluff through them a little bit and you can soften them out, and that's it. You guys, we made it. Those are the 5 big tricks that I had up my sleeve that I really wanted to share with you guys today. I hope you're having a killer time with this bash. I love that we do this about twice a year. Please, again, tag the artist that invited you here today and give her a big, big thank you. A huge thank you, because she said those magical words to you, which are, have you ever heard of mascara beauty? And I can speak from experience when I say that those 5 words changed my life, and I'm just so thankful. can make it here today. Sorry, my internet keeps cutting out. Hopefully you can hear me, but maybe someday we'll even see you here as an artist. And when that day happens, I hope that you DM me and say, hey, Katie, I saw you on that video that one time, and I love this company and this makeup, and maybe I'll see you at one of our conferences or big events. That would be a thrill. So thank you guys so much again. I love you all so much. I hope you have a great rest of your bash and a great rest of your day. Take care.